You got dog hair all over me right now. Okay, Angel wants to join us for our 31 to 35 week update. Wow, like I cannot believe I'm already 35 weeks pregnant. This is kind of crazy. This means that like this might be my second to last update before she gets here, if I can squeeze out another one, or it could be my last one. I don't know. And we'll see, because I still want to do the hospital bag. What's my hospital bag? Because I have that packed, and you know, show you the nursery tour, because as you can see from the background, your girl's been in here doing a little bit of work, and it looks so much better than it did in this room from the last update. Like, I think you guys, if you saw the last one, you see this one, you see that there's been some things done, and I'm really excited about them because it just gives me peace of mind, like to just know that whenever she comes, most of her stuff will be ready. Her crib is coming in tomorrow, so don't be so squirmy if you don't want to. How you gonna come up in here? How you gonna come up in here and then you don't want to? It's my first child right here, Angel, so she'll have a little sister, right? Your first human sister. He looks so much better back here. I had such crazy baby brain from like, what was it, like it was like really like earlier this week, so I guess like weeks 32 to 34, the baby brain was so real, y'all. Like, all I could think about was getting her stuff together, getting her room together, because I just didn't know, like, I just wanted to have it all together, because I can only imagine when she does get here and we're both first-time parents, things might get a little crazy. We're not gonna be focused on getting her room together, and I would like to have some place to put her and to put all her stuff in a nice organized fashion. So that's why when Darren did not understand. He was just like, you're buying all this stuff, you don't need it, yada yada yada. First of all, I haven't bought anything that she doesn't need. Thank you very much. I've been very, very good. I haven't bought any decorations. I haven't bought anything crazy. I didn't even buy her a whole crib like set and the mold and all that kind of stuff. All I bought her was a crib sheet, her crib mattress. We got the stroller car seat set, and those are things that she needs. She needs a car seat to come home to. So I was looking at this boy like, so let me tell you about my last sonogram that I had at 33 weeks. So I'm working with midwives, so they don't do sonograms. Pretty much like after 20 weeks, I wasn't getting any more sonograms, so I paid for one. I paid for the 4D ultrasound thing, and mind you, the pictures didn't they weren't disappointing, but they just like the baby wasn't really cooperating. Like, she was just like, I don't want to see y'all. So it would be like, the pictures, I'll insert them in here, like her face is like smashed against my placenta, and it's like the woman said that she's like using it as like her pillow. She is head down. She's been head down for weeks, like almost probably like 2 months now, probably longer than that, but she's been head down for weeks. She's pressed her head against the placenta. She kept putting her hand in front of her face. She put her feet up in her face at one point. Then she put her she was like sucking on her toes, and it was just like, girl, are you gonna be this stubborn when you get out the womb? Because whoo. And what had worried me for like a quick second was that the ultrasound tech, and she's a retired OBGYN, so I kind of took her advice a little bit more seriously than I would take, like, I guess someone with less training than her. But it's no shade to anybody who is ultrasound tech, but she's had 30+ years experience. So I was like, okay. She said that she was measuring at 33 weeks. She was measuring at 5.2 pounds. So I went online. The internet says that those ultrasound machines can have like a 15% margin of error, plus or minus. So it could be more, it could be less. But I was just like, damn, she was supposed to, I thought she was like 3 pounds at 33 weeks. But yeah, so then I got worried, and then it said that when they do a little gestational calculators, it said that she is measuring at 35 weeks according to her head size. Big ass head, y'all. Torso, they did her torso length and all that kind of stuff. She's measuring bigger, but so I got kind of worried. I was like, oh God, am I gonna have a big ass baby, or like, am I really further along than they say that I am? Because honestly, don't nobody know besides God when this child was conceived. So we don't know. There's like plus or minus 2 weeks when you go to the doctor too. You could be 2 weeks more or 2 weeks less pregnant. And to me, it seems like I'm 2 weeks more pregnant than I really am, but who freaking knows? God knows. Same week I had an appointment with my midwife, and she was like, no, the lady is wrong. She's like kind of full of it. She was like, no, don't be worried, like your baby's fine. She's measuring just as she could. She measured my uterus, but they don't do the ultrasounds, so it was just kind of like, do you really know either? Like, not that I was trying to like doubt her, but I was just like, do you really know? Because like, you're just going off of you know, the length of my uterus and whatnot, and that could be plus or minus 2 centimeters. So when you get a certain amount pregnant, like it was like 20 something weeks, you start to measure the length of your uterus like this, from your pubic bone to like up here somewhere. And she measured 33 weeks, and I was 33 weeks pregnant at the time, but it could be plus or minus 2 centimeters. So I mean, that's the same thing as saying like plus or minus 2 weeks. So yeah, your girl was a little bit worried, because I was like, how am I gonna push out a baby that's like, and then on top of that, you gotta think her daddy was 10 pounds when he was born. And yeah, he was 10 whole pounds. Who the hell is gonna push that out of their, you know what I'm saying? Be my second to last pregnancy update, or be my last one, or am I doing another labor? I don't know. We'll see. And I got stretch marks under my butt. Yeah, 34 weeks. About 34 weeks, I got stretch marks underneath my butt. They're not on my belly, which makes me happy. I've been using bio oil and the Mama Bee Burt's Bees, but I ran out of that, so I'm just using all natural lotion now on like my whole body, and then the bio oil on all this area. And yeah, so I started using it on underneath my butt too, because apparently that needs it too. All of a sudden they just came out of nowhere, like these dark stretch marks. My skin is already super dark, like all over my thighs and on the back of my thighs especially, because they call it melasma. It's the mask of pregnancy, which means it's just hyperpigmentation, so it's normal. I'm not worried about it, but it's just so weird to see. It's just like, it's weird to see, because like this is my body, but it's just changing, and I'm not even, I'm not making it change, like it's just doing it on its own. So very interesting to see about that. My feet swell up all the time now, pretty much every day. They're not like swollen so much, but they'll be like sausages, like, so I just wear flip-flops all the time now. And yeah, my feet are like sausages on like a daily basis. That protein and like movement, activity, whatever helps with the swelling, and drinking water, of course. So I've been trying to do all those, but they still swell. They're not like swollen like Kim Kardashian's were that time in that video, in that the Instagram post that she put up a couple years ago, but it's swollen enough. I'm like 170 right now, 170 pounds. So that means that I've either gained 20 pounds, so I've gained between 20 to 24 pounds, because I wasn't sure when I got pregnant. So I remember being like 146, 150, teetering in between those when I was trying to lose weight for the wedding. But now 170, so I guess I've gained 20 to 24 pounds. So that's pretty good. I feel good about that, because I'm almost there. And not that I wasn't trying to gain a whole bunch of weight, but I wanted to make sure I gained a healthy amount of weight. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just gain like thousands of pounds. Well, not thousands, but I didn't want to gain like 100 pounds just because I was pregnant, you know, if I could help it. Like, and I wanted to prevent any preeclampsia or any of that kind of stuff, like high blood pressure. I didn't want to deal with those complications. So I'm happy that I was able to keep it in check this long. So this last month, we're gonna keep it going, keep it in check. And I make sure I walk now. So for the past few weeks, like the past 2 weeks, I haven't been lifting as much, just because of my schedule and how everything's been. But I've been a little bit lazy, not gonna lie. Walking, I'm gonna make sure I get my steps in. Today is an exception because I've been in the house all day working on my finances. But I do use the little health app on the iPhone, and that calculates my steps for me automatically. Are you peeing with the door open when I'm recording? Marriage. That's marriage. Yes. Yes, I've been walking a lot. I've been walking a lot, and that makes me happy. I feel like I'm doing something. And trust me, at this point, everything is a workout. Just about everything is a damn workout at this pregnancy weeks. So y'all, the next thing is real, but it's calming down now that we have like purchased the things we need to purchase, and I feel good about her having the things that she actually needs. And yeah, she's got tons of stuff, so she doesn't really need to, like, she doesn't have tons of stuff, but she has what she needs, which makes me like, she has the bare minimums of what baby needs, which is quite a lot of stuff, honestly, but it makes me happy to know that she's got that stuff. I've been watching the newborn must-have videos on YouTube all the time. You can check my history. I've been watching pregnancy must-haves, hospital bag, what they put in the hospital bags. I think I did like a very minimalist hospital bag, so I'm very proud of myself. I made a little bag, it rolled, it wheels, so it's easy. Now the ride to the hospital still gives me anxiety, the thought about it, just being in labor and then having to ride to the hospital. So next week my doula is coming back over and we're gonna talk about that. And that, at least that'll be one of the things to talk about, because I don't want to be like in full-blown active labor in a car on the way to the hospital, driving through DC, because those streets and the way that Darren navigates them, I can't. Like, then you got to stop a lot, and then they're confusing, and then on top of that, he's probably gonna have anxiety and be nervous because I'm gonna be in labor, and yeah, there's all that. Recently, let's see. Yeah, I've been having a lot more heartburn recently too, but I know, not heartburn, I think it's more acid reflux and indigestion that I've had, but my Tums cures it like right away. It's not even a big deal. I can't even complain about it. It's just annoying when you just, like, all of a sudden I'll be like, it's like burning up in here, and I'm like, that's not normal. Like, that's how I'll be like, I was like, that's not normal. But I mean, I usually only get it when I eat like something super fried, something spicy, and like sparkling beverages, like sparkling water makes me feel like that. I don't know, but I am ready to feel like I'm normal again. I feel like I've been pregnant forever at this point, which it's not a bad thing, but that's just how I feel. Like, I just feel like I've been pregnant for so long. When I think about it, I didn't even know till like then, almost to the end of January. So it has been all year, but I didn't know until I was like almost 11 weeks. But still, I feel like I've been pregnant forever, and I actually would prefer it that way next time too, to just not know for a while. It really is true what they say, like the whole last month just slows down. I'm not even there yet, and it already feels like it's just slowing down. Maybe because I'm just more anxious, and of course birth is actually coming very soon. The baby has to get out somewhere. It seems like everyone's pregnant right now too, which is crazy, because it's just like, it's cool because you have more women going on the journey with you, but then it's just like when they pop their babies out, or when they give birth, it's just like, you know, now I gotta go through it. Like, I'm still waiting on my turn. It's like, you give birth every day, but it doesn't mean that it's not like a huge event for every single woman that gives birth, and it's not nerve-wracking and nervous and full of anxiety, and like, doesn't mean that everyone's just walking in there like, yep, want to have a baby now, and this is gonna be a great experience. You know, still major trauma to your body no matter how you give birth. I know from the last update I was doing so good as far as controlling my birth anxiety and all that kind of stuff, but then we had our hospital tour this past Sunday, and I just got skeeved out all over again, y'all. Like, I just learned that from that hospital tour, I was just like, you know what, I don't like hospitals. I just learned that they're just not my thing. It's so medical, and it's just so like, it was a hospital, and it was just so, it seemed so impersonal. I'm just not used to hospitals and the hospital bed and just everything, the smell of the hospital, like everything was just different. And on top of that, when we first got there, this woman in labor, and she was handling it super well, and she was just like, come on honey, come on, talking to her husband or whatever. She had her little pillow with her. He was so cute. He had all 3 like hospital bags with them, and I got instantly so emotional, because I felt like I was a part of her experience. Like, I felt like I was part of her labor experience, and this could have been the birth of her first baby. I don't know, but it was just like, I felt like I was a part of that, even though I didn't say one word to her. I was just like in awe, because she was really handling it super well. She was just breathing through everything. She was still smiling, and I know she was in active labor, because when we got to the hospital tour, we weren't even like on the tour for that long. She was already in her labor and delivery room. So you know, once you go up there, you check in, you go to triage, they check you to make sure you're actually in labor or whatever. She was already in her damn gown in her room with one of the tubs, actually, so we couldn't see it. But I did peek through when they opened up the door real quick to see, and it's a pretty big room. So I do hope that I get one of those rooms with the tubs, so it'll help to manage my pain, the labor pains and the labor sensations and the intensity of labor. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just like, okay, when's she gonna come? I keep having dreams about C-sections, which I don't know why. Maybe because when I saw the hospital, I thought about surgery, and then Get Body by Jay just had a C-section, and I'm just like, my mom had 2 C-sections, Darren's mom had 2 C-sections, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's just a little bit like nerve-wracking to me. That's pretty much it for the update. I don't have much else to say, which is very surprising. Still out of breath and all those kind of things, but I am more excited than I am nervous. I hope that we can record the entire process of labor and delivery. It's probably gonna be hilarious. Dan's probably gonna get cursed out by me a couple times, but yeah, I just hope that we can record it, because at our hospital we're not allowed to record the actual birth. We can only record the labor and then like afterward. So hope we can record it and share that moment with you guys, because y'all been here. So hope we can record and share with you all. I think it's crazy, we're about to have a baby. It's about to be a whole new addition to the channel. I had to change the channel name. Like, what do I even name the channel? I've been wanting to rename my channel for so long, and I'm just like, what do I call it? Like the Fit Smiths? Like, I don't know. I don't want it to be corny. Like, I feel like it's gonna turn into more like a family vlog channel, and I might start to separate my fitness workout videos into a whole different channel. I might just make different playlists, I'm not sure. But of course the fitness will still be there, because that ain't going away. That's part of my life, it's part of our lives. And you know, I don't know, what do y'all think? It's just all these new beginnings, y'all. It's just kind of crazy. Life comes at you fast. That's what me and my sister always say. Life comes at you fast. Oh, let me show you my belly too. These shorts are from Target and I love them so much. These pregnancy shorts, they're amazing. So they're a size large, by the way. I got them from Target. They were on sale. Oh, here you go. This is my belly at 35 weeks. Bam. So then this is her right here. She's in there. Yep, my head's down, her head's down here, her head, and then she kind of just snakes up like a little shrimp. She kicks me all the time now. She's always kicking me, especially if I sit down. Like, she's always kicking me. So I try to make sure I sit with my like sit Indian style and like lean forward, not like lean back, so it encourages her to be more forward and be in the right position. And sometimes when I'm walking, like I can feel her head like dropping. So I don't know. Do y'all think that my belly dropped at all yet? I kind of think it did a little bit. I don't know. It hasn't really changed. It's still the same size, like 38 inches around. So, yep, that's the belly. Thank you all for watching. This video is so sad because I think it might be the last one, my second to last one. I don't know. I tried doing like a couple more weeks so I can get one more out before she might get here. I don't know. But yeah, just pray for us, y'all. Pray for us. Pray for us all. Pray for a healthy and safe and smooth delivery for me, please, and for baby. And I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.